Hi everyone, this is Julie Lachman here to talk to you about flax. So flax is a really great oil from the flaxseed, as you're probably aware, and it is a component of our LUNAR box. Our LUNAR box is our system that we've created for women. So women from 12 to 50 can benefit from our LUNAR box. For menopausal women, we have a different kit special for them, but flax can be beneficial for women of any age and for men. So what is inside LUNAR box besides the flax? Well, first you have this little card that tells you about your seed rotation diet. Flax is a really important part of the seed rotation diet, and we'll be covering that in another live event. We have some instructions on LUNAR box. These are our flax oil capsules. So I'm going to show you the other things in the box. We'll come back to that. Primrose we'll talk about probably on the next event. And then we have 2 hormone balancing tinctures. So the neat part about our LUNAR box is that you take one tincture during the first half of your menstrual cycle and then another tincture during the second half. And that's what's unique about our box, is that there's no other box out there, no other system that's really dividing things up to give you what you need when you need it. We also have a couple homeopathic remedies, and these will be really important for helping with menstrual and also menopausal symptoms. And we'll be going over those at a later date. Then we have a super duper prenatal, which also has your DHA in it. Good for your brain, good for baby's brain. Even if you're not getting pregnant, still good for your brain. So let's go over flax capsules. Flax capsules look like fish oil capsules in the same type of container. They have a number of different properties that are really important and beneficial for men and women. So they have what's called omega-3 oils and omega-6 oils. The omega-3s fight inflammation. What's inflammation? Pain, acne, headaches. Any part of your body that has a problem is almost likely due to inflammation. So also digestive problems like colitis, anything with an itis, that's inflammation. Flax oil, when combined with the right vitamins from your diet, can actually help make DHA. And DHA is an important part of your brain, as we just discussed, and baby's brain, and your skin, your eyes, the kidneys love it. So this is not a replacement for fish oil because it doesn't all turn into DHA, but it's very helpful in that area. This oil helps balance estrogen. So the nice thing about using food as medicine is that it's not like, oh, this drug does this thing to everybody. Flax and food give you what you need and take it away when you don't need it. It has its own intelligence and its own utility. So it's a wonderful balancer. So what does that mean? It means if your estrogen is too high, flax can help bring it down. For example, fibroids. If your estrogen is too low, it can help bring it up. For example, hot flashes. And you don't have to be menopausal to have hot flashes. Some women get it before their period, and that's definitely not okay because it means your estrogen's low and you could be not maintaining your bone. So how does this work? It works by the lock and key method. What does that mean is hormones are like a lock and key. When your estrogen goes into the key, your body turns it on, say 100%. When flax oil goes into the lock, it turns it on maybe 1%, but it blocks your estrogen from fitting in that lock. So it effectively sends your estrogen out through the stool if you have too much of it, which is good for fibroids, etc. But if you don't have enough estrogen, this actually gives you that 1%, might be all that you need. So that's called a phytoestrogen, or any sort of plant molecule that does a similar thing would be a phytosterol or whatever the plant is. So how about that? Something that balances. Talk about drugs, they can't do that. They don't balance things. Only natural things can balance. Estrogen can even help balance estrogen in breast cancer patients. There was a study done on breast cancer patients taking a drug called Herceptin, and patients who took Herceptin with flax oil, the women who took Herceptin alone saw no change in the tumor size. But women who took flax and Herceptin in 4 weeks had up to an 89% regression. Don't have cancer? Great. Help prevent it by balancing your hormones, because hormone receptor cancers are more likely to grow if there's a hormone imbalance. Makes sense, right? So whether you're menopausal, you have hormone imbalance issues like premenstrual syndrome, or you just want great looking skin, flax could be for you. It's also great for men, so don't feel like you can only save this for yourself. You can share it with your hubby or your partner. That's just fine. Great. So thanks for joining me on Facebook Live talking about flax. Last little tidbit on flax oil. If you buy a brand that's not through me or your doctor, go ahead and open the caps. Just pop right open and you'll taste it. It should taste fresh, like an oil that you would want to use on a salad or on toast. A lot of rancid products out there. So just make sure you're getting a good brand. Thanks for watching.